access is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When patients' rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we want?
Safe access.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe access.
Now the next question is why? Why do we want it? And the answer is because it's the law. So why do we want it? It's the law. What do we want?
Safe access.
Why do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe access.
Why do we want it?
It's the law.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe access.
Why do we want it?
It's the law.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
When medical cannabis is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When Prop 215 is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When SB 420 is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When patients' rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
Are we going to let Philadelphia overturn state law?
No.
Are we going to let her shut down safe access throughout California?
No.
Are we going to hold her accountable?
Yes.
Are we going to make sure she pays for what she's doing?
Yes.
Are we going to make sure that Attorney General Eric Holder is responsible? We are going to hold them accountable. We're going to hold them accountable at the ballot box. We're going to hold them accountable when we organize against them, when we go out there and educate voters against them, when we get the politicians to respect state law, they will be out of business. What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
It's been legal for 16 years right here in California, and Laura Duffy, the federal U.S. attorney, is trying to shut down medical marijuana in California, folks. All of you watching us, that's why we're here. Come join us. Stand in solidarity with state rights. State has legalized medical cannabis 16 years ago. It's been legal. Senate Bill 420 authorizes stations to provide the medicine to each other. Dispensaries were legalized in that law. They have been upheld and legal ever since. It will continue to be legal. It is wrong to take that access away. It is wrong to threaten council members with federal prosecution. In fact, right here, Laura Duffy has issued threats against lawmakers who are simply trying to regulate it. NIV, when we pass this ordinance to go to the ballot,
Homeland Security right here.
a statement saying, if you pass this thing in NIV, we're going to
Why do we have Homeland Security at a peaceful protest? Look at this. This is sticks. We have 4 members of Homeland Security in here.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it?
I hope so.
What do we want?
I just like to have the camera on them. They're less likely to do something.
Why do we want it?
I always keep my eye on what they're
Not
doing.
changing. SB 420 authorized the legal sale of medical cannabis. The County Board of Supervisors
Just keeping an eye on it, just in case.
Guidelines on how that should work, and those who followed those guidelines to a T are still facing prosecution and these intimidations across the state, especially on the
Look at that.
What do we want?
Not Anaheim.
What do we want? Safe access. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Safe access.
When do we want it?
Now.
Move on closer over here so everybody can see us. Let's get right on the street. Let's spread out evenly. Let's fill up this sidewalk, everybody. Everybody walking by, wave the sign, make some noise. Safe access. I want to hear some noise for safe access, everybody. Louder, everybody. I want to hear some noise. make sure that Scott Chipman's interviewers overhears us. Let's make sure that Lauren Duffy over there hears us. Let's make sure that everybody working here in downtown hears us. That regulation equals safe access for patients and safe communities. And when you take those regulations
Hey, do you want to
away,
see anything to the
when
live
you
stream?
trample on the law and the
Do
regulations
you want to
like
see
Lauren
anything to
Duffy
the
is
live
doing,
stream?
you create problems in the community.
Okay.
The community
What's going on
becomes
here? Are
less
they
safe, and that is not
messing
what
with
we want.
you, or
So
just?
what do we want?
Yeah, we have a few conspiracy theorists here, unfortunately. That I don't know. I don't even know. Their conspiracies are so crazy and out of control. And I asked them what they did to fight for medical cannabis, and they really had no answer. But they pretty much think everybody here at the rally is like an undercover police officer, or that's what they're like going for. I don't know. They clearly want like publicity. But luckily, like we're well known in the community, so that's not going to go very far.
Yeah.
They were throwing my sign all over the place, so the police walked up and
16 years ago.
was telling me to be a good boy or girl, whatever I am. That's what the police kept saying.
Be what?
Be a good boy or girl, whatever you are. And I said, how old do you think I am? Like, do you think I'm 17? I'm not a boy or a girl. Like, I'm an adult. And then the conspiracy theorists were like, I don't know. She's saying she's a he or something. I don't give whatever it is. So they stared at me.
Hey!
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Prop 215 is under attack. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When patients' rights are under attack, what do we do? Let's make sure everybody sees the sign. Spread out children over here. Let's make sure we cover the side of the street. What do we want? Safe access. What do we want? Safe access.
We're going to have a protest. We're going to take a picture of the protest. That's all part of the story, too.
It's the mainstream media. What happened?